All right, so big day's tomorrow. Big day is tomorrow, y'all. It is now or never. It is now or never. So I'm gonna go ahead and talk about the NFC Championship game tomorrow, where our Los Angeles Rams will be taking on the San Francisco 49ers at SoFi Stadium, 6:30. Very very excited about it. Very nervous, but pretty excited, fairly confident, and should be a good game. Should be a very good game. Um, these are two bitter division rivals. There has been some trash talk on both sides, and should make out to be an entertaining game. Hopefully SoFi is filled with blue, with Rams fans. So um, don't, man. Hopefully y'all didn't sell your tickets to San Francisco fans. If you can't make the game, I get that, but at the very least, don't sell your tickets to San Francisco fans. I mean, come on now. Come on now. I mean, don't have it be a sea of red on national television for the NFC Championship game at our house. That would be embarrassing. Embarrassing, okay? I mean, y'all wanted them here. Y'all wanted them in LA, so show up. Show up. Going on about the game. I believe we'll get it. I believe we'll get the win. I really do. I know this team has beaten us 6 straight times, and that's a credit to San Francisco from top to bottom. I believe we are the more talented team. I believe we have way better coaches. I believe our quarterback's better. I believe as an organization, we're just a better overall team. But the one thing I will give San Francisco credit on is that they are a far more physical football team, or at least have been in years past. And that has really been the deciding factor when we have played them. Among other things, it hasn't been the only thing, but it's been really one of the main factors that they play much more physical than we do. They deliver the hits and we don't really deliver them back, or we haven't, like I said, in recent years. But the Rams, that's been a criticism of the Rams. I have been saying it since I started this channel. Okay, I've been going on about the physicality of this team. I haven't just been saying that for my health, all right? It's been a real concern because in January football, you need to have that you need to have that extra you need to have that physicality, all right? It's football. It's a collision sport. You need to have it. But what has been one of the main factors, I believe, why San Francisco has beaten us so many times. Now, I believe the Rams, as of late, over the past month or so, have really ramped it up as a whole, specifically in the physicality department. I thought we played very physical from like the Baltimore game on. And in the playoffs, we've been so dominant in the playoffs. Like, honestly, I know that clutch grab by Cooper Kupp, which is forever seared into my memory, was amazing. But the truth is, we should have blown out the Buccaneers. The Tampa Bay had no business coming back in that game. We let them back in. Okay, we let them back in. They didn't roar back like you'll hear on the sports media shows. We let them back in the game with our mental errors and our and fumbling the ball. So I feel like the Rams are on a roll, and I think they are primed. They are primed to win this game, go to the Super Bowl. It doesn't get any bigger than this. Rams versus 49ers. Winner gets to go to the Super Bowl. Like, you can't write it any better than this. So, should be very, very exciting. Now, I'll start with the offense. Sean. I want Sean to keep calling games like he's been calling, I think the latter half of the year, he's been much more methodical, much more strategic. I really like the balance he's been showing us as of late. He's been committed to running the ball. He's been playing to Matthew's strengths, to the player's strengths, and I want him to continue to do so. As far as running the ball is concerned, I have been preaching about it all season long, and I want to continue that. But here's the little thing here. We need to run the ball efficiently, and I'm just getting this feeling that we may run into some trouble running the ball like up the middle. We struggled running the ball against San Francisco in week 18, and we struggled against the Buccaneers last week running the ball. A lot of that has to do because both of those teams have really big, strong, the physical defensive linemen, and just to say it, our interior O line cannot handle it. Okay, I'm not trying to throw shade. It is what it is. I'm just keeping it honest here. So, what I think we should do is commit to the run game, but get creative with it, Sean. You are one of the best play designers I've seen in the league. Okay. And I said this a few months ago. I would like to see a little more creativity in the run game. And you have shown that to a degree in the latter half of this season here. I think it would be a good idea to maybe run some misdirection plays, get people in motion. Brandon Powell comes to mind. I don't know how much of the offense he knows. If he doesn't know the playbook, or if he doesn't know the like the snap counts or anything, then maybe it's not a good idea. You don't want him like getting a penalty for getting a false start or getting in motion when he's not supposed to be. But I mean, if he can do it, I suggest maybe running a few jet sweeps or using him to kind of run to the outside. This San Francisco. Listen, if they want to crowd the line, and act all big and bad and physical, and yeah, we're gonna crash into the O line and just overpower them, then I say, well, let's run away from them. And if they're all hopped up on energy, I say, make them run. Make them big boys run. Make them run. Make them run side to side. Make them run to the left, run to the right, back to the left, back to the right. Get them legs tired for the fourth quarter, okay? And, maybe we can tame that little ferocious pass rush that they like, and maybe that will help our O-line because they will be a little more winded. And I just feel like that will help us possibly. And just the idea, there was a great article on Turf Show Times kind of highlighting this, where you run to the side and those linebackers have to move too, and there's a lot of bodies, there's a lot of linemen. They can get lost in the shuffle, and just them getting lost in all the sea of bodies is just enough to get our guy a step ahead and maybe pick up a chunk of yardage on those plays, So I think a healthy dose of Cam Akers, sprinkle in Sony Michel for short yardage situations. Maybe Brandon Powell if he's up to the task. He's got that quick twitch explosiveness that he's shown on special teams. Or if you have Odell, maybe use Odell. But we have got to tame that pass rush, okay? And whether it's jet sweeps, whether it's misdirection, whether it's screens, I think screens would be good. Kind of use the regression against them. If they want to come like a bat out of hell, let them come like a bat out of hell, and have Matthew get rid of that ball quickly. Maybe play a little bit like Brady. Brady doesn't like to get hit, so he likes to get rid of that football in like seconds. So we can try doing that. Corners aren't too great. Aaron Rodgers seemed to attack the corners relatively well for the most part in their divisional matchup I think that's something we can exploit. And Matthew's just on a groove right now, man. Let's ride Matthew to the Super Bowl, man. There's only 2 games left. I mean, now's the time to use them. So I just feel like but the thing is, it's gonna come down to the trenches. So the really big deciding factor in this game is our O-line. Specifically Brian Allen, the center, David Edwards, and I think Austin Corbett's playing. I think he should be good to go. Yeah, but you boys have got to step it up, okay? You've got to step it up. I've been very critical of the O-line, but if y'all can come through and put on a good performance and stop the pass rush, give Matthew time to dissect and throw the ball deep. If he's going to throw deep, he needs time. If you can hold up, we win this game. We just have the better team. So if you're able to hold up, we'll pick them apart. So Brian, I mean, hey, it's now or never, Brian. Rams O-line, Andrew, it's now or never. Get them right. Get them right. It's time to perform. All the past struggles, that's in the past. If you're able to perform tomorrow night, all will be forgiven. So, get your mind right. Matthew, keep doing what you're doing, man. Matthew's been having a very, very good run in the playoffs so far. He was dominant against Arizona. He was pretty dominant against the Bucs up until the second half, where a lot of mistakes began to happen. We can't have any turnovers, okay? Once again, play smart football, Matthew. I know you know this. If it's not there, throw it away. We'll survive. Don't force anything. Take what the defense can give you. And man, don't be afraid of these assholes, man. They're gonna jaw, they're gonna talk. Just let it run off your back. Sean said something interesting in one of his interviews. He said he wants his guys to go in with a quieted mind, and I think that's just very well said, because that's essentially what you have to do. You have to treat this like a normal game. There's a lot of noise going on, a lot of noise from the fans, myself included, a lot of noise from the opposing team. I see Deebo Samuel's, doing a lot of jawing, doing a lot of talking right now. Let them talk. Let them all talk. Okay, let them all talk. It's fine. It's fine. It's whatever. Stay focused. Don't be lazy coming out the gate. I know you won't. It's impossible to be in a championship game. Don't be intimidated, and just play the best you can, and you'll be all right. You'll be all right. Just have fun, y'all. Have fun. And I think our offense will be okay if we can do that. Our wide receivers will do what they need to do, but it all starts up in the trenches. Now for the defense. The defense, man, I heard Aaron Donald's been a lot more vocal in practice this week, and I'm loving that, because the defense is going to win us this game. You have to step it up. Tackling. Y'all look so poor tackling in the final minutes of that Week 18 matchup. It was sickening. How y'all let the 49ers go the length of the field in like 30 seconds to tie the game and then to win the game is just beyond me, okay? Y'all need to set the tone. Y'all need to be focused. You need to sell out to stop the run. Raheem, the run needs to be your top priority. I really, really hope that in practice this past week that you've been focusing on stopping the run. If you need to add an extra defensive lineman to the lineup, so be it. Maybe run some 6-7 man fronts on the line, put an extra lineman on the line, and just pretty much crowd the line, and you have to commit to stopping the run. If Jimmy G picks us apart and beats us, so be it. But we cannot have the 49ers run all over us for the entire game, soaking up all the clock. It cannot happen, Raheem. It cannot happen. Okay? So I really hope you've been getting this defense's mind right. All right? Be physical. Darius Williams, man, you didn't look like you wanted to tackle last week, brother. Okay? You letting Leonard Fournette go in for the tying touchdown. That needs to change. I don't care if you're a cornerback. I don't care if you're in the backfield. Everyone is on defense. You have to tackle. I really don't think tackling has been a priority for this team in the offseason, no matter what happens. Sean, I really feel like you really need to work on tackling with everyone, not just the defense, everyone. Blocking and tackling is the foundation of every football team. So in training camp, I want to see more commitment to teaching these men how to tackle properly. Okay? That y'all, we need to tackle better. Okay? So this is your chance to show me. This is your chance to show me tomorrow night that y'all can know how to tackle. I believe that you will. I believe that men like Aaron Donald, Ashawn Robinson, hopefully we get SJD back, Greg Gaines, Troy Reader. I have faith y'all will show me. But we have to stop the run. Okay, Debo's going to get his licks. He's going to do his little flexing thing. If he does, don't get discouraged. Keep hitting him. Pick a spot on his body. Keep hitting it, man. Like a boxer hitting the body blows. It just adds up over time, So swarm. Okay? If you're the first one to Debo, just grab on and hold on for dear life, man. Pop them and hold on for dear life until your other teammates can get there to help you. I mean, this is it. I mean, y'all gotta. It's now or never. Y'all have got to be physical. There's just no way around it. You have to run through them. So, I believe you can do it. You just have to do it. Special teams has been playing great, so I feel like just keep doing what you're doing. We really need to. As a matter of fact, Johnny Hecker, I really hope you've been zeroing in because we really need your help. We really need you to flip the field position game. We need to pin them back. We need to pin them back deep in their own territory so that they're forced to run in running situations and we can sell out to stop the run. If they're back in their own end zone, we can stack the line with extra defensive linemen, have sell out to stop the run, because that's, for the majority of the case, if you're down in your own end zone, teams usually call running plays. So if you're able to flip the field, that can help us maybe give them a short possession and get our defense off the field. Overall, I like our chances. It's going to be difficult. It's going to be stressful. But at the end of the day, I really want y'all to have fun. It's going to be really crazy, a really crazy atmosphere. But I want you guys to remain focused. I want you guys to show some grit like you have been doing in this playoff run. Y'all have been dominant in this playoff run. Just keep continuing on. It's just another team. Just go out there, play your brand of football, stay focused, don't get lazy at any point in the game, and we'll be just fine. Okay? Sean, good luck. Matthew, good luck. To all you boys, good luck. I'll be watching. And let's do this. Let's do this. It don't get much bigger than this. So good luck to you boys. I'm going to cut it off here, and I will catch you guys on the next one. And as always, it's now or never, y'all. Go Rams.